Some people think that when Jesus came into the world, everyone was ready to welcome him and listen to everything God had to say. But actually, that's not what happened. Listen to these words from Romans 5. Or even better, grab a Bible and read along. Romans 5, verse 6. You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though for a good person someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. We weren't ready to welcome Jesus. We all had our backs turned to God. We were facing the other way. We were powerless to save ourselves. We were ungodly. We were still sinners. And right then, when we were like that, Christ died for us. What does that teach us about God? Can you imagine what this was like? Let's imagine a waiter in a restaurant who tried to take the order of one of his customers. Good evening, sir. I'm at your service. May I take your order? But there's a problem. The customer has his back turned to the waiter and is ignoring him. But the waiter patiently waits. Or let's imagine a doctor in a hospital who came in to see his patient. Morning, and how can I help you today, young lady? The doctor said as he looked up from his notes. Whoops, another problem. The patient, who is really very sick, is turned over in the hospital bed, showing the doctor only her back. But the doctor doesn't leave the room because the doctor is here to help. When Jesus turned up for us, we had our backs turned on God. Why would he die on the cross for people like us? Let's read verse 8 again. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Did you see the answer? This is a demonstration of God's love for us. Only a God who loved us would save us when we were turned away from him. That's an amazing love, isn't it? Once there was an old man who loved old paintings. Walking along the street one morning, he found a painting that had been thrown away by someone. It was filthy. It was wet from the rain, covered in dirt from the ground, and it had more than one large hole in it. But the old man took the painting home and began that afternoon caring for the painting and cleaning it up. When his friends asked him why on earth he had brought home a painting that was so ugly, the old man smiled and said, "I love it." When Jesus turned up, we didn't want anything to do with God, but he wanted everything to do with us. We had our backs turned to him, but he turned that into an opportunity to show us his love. Don't forget to thank God for his amazing love.